Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to make copies of your original level 1 floor plan and your level 2 floor plan, which you'll have to do this because there's all certain types of drawings and everything that we need. And we need them to be clear of certain other things, like our electrical drawing. We want that to be clean, and what we're going to do is we're going to remove all furniture and floors and ceilings and things like that, so that we can have a nice clean electrical view, and our electricians can certainly see where all of the wires and switches and things like that are actually located and where they're run to. But actually, when you're doing these, you're going to end up making an electrical copy, a plumbing, a floor plan copy, foundation, roof, site, landscape, wall, and air conditioning and heating, or what we call HVAC or HVAC. You'll actually have several of those copies. So the first thing I want to do before I start making copies is come right over here to, and one other thing I want to reset while I do this. I'm going to set that to none. And for some reason, my can lights have disappeared. I don't know why. And it could be my orientation. Okay, but anyway, let's continue on with that. Pretend my can lights are still there. But level 1, we need to make a copy of. We're going to right click. We're going to say duplicate view. And what we want to do so that we get things like our wires and everything's duplicated to this view is we want to duplicate with detailing. Okay, those wires that we drew, those are all details. It's classified with detail. So we'll duplicate with detailing. Okay, now we're inside of our duplicate copy, and it says level 1 copy. Now before I do anything else, I'm going to go over here and level 1, where it says level 1, I'm going to right click on that, and I'm going to rename that, and I'm going to call it master level 1. So I'll always know this is my master copy. And right here where I call it, and this box will pop up when you do that, and it says, would you like to rename corresponding level and views? Absolutely. I always click yes on that, and that will rename all the other views. Now I want to take level 1 copy, right click on it, and not duplicate, rename, and I want to call this one electrical level 1. And I can get rid of copy 1 over here. We'll just delete that. So now I have electrical level 1 and master level 1, which right now they're both going to be identical until I start turning things off. Okay, so making sure that you have electrical level 1 activated, you're going to go into over here to the properties browser and click on a section called visibility graphics right there. I'm going to click on the edit button, and I'm going to scan through this table and turn off all the things that I don't want to see. Now some things I'm going to keep, even though they may contribute a little bit to the cluttering. Things like my casework I'm going to keep because they need some of those more permanent fixtures like casework and your sinks and your toilets and your showers. They need those as references. Okay, so we're going to keep that on. I'm going to turn off my ceilings. I'm going to come down, and a lot of this stuff I would turn off if I had these items. I'm going to leave my doors on. I'm going to leave my windows on, obviously. I'll leave all my electrical on, obviously. I'm going to get rid of floors and furniture systems in this model. If I had some of this HVAC stuff, I would probably get rid of that too. And let's see what else we might need to turn off. If you have planted trees outside, you want to go ahead and turn that off as well. And we can turn roofs off. This particular house, I have gone ahead and put a roof on it. You probably don't know how to do that yet, but I will show you. And again, many other things I would probably turn off if I had them. But everything else should be good. I'm going to leave windows on. So I'm going to click apply and click OK. Now, all I should see is my electrical and my wires and things like that. And I have to figure out how to get my light fixtures to show back up. So I'll again go in here and do some playing around inside of the properties. I'm going to go to underlay at first. I'm going to choose the base level as master level 1, range top at top of wall 1, and we're looking down. Okay, I got most of my light fixtures back, but I still don't have my can fixtures. So let's try looking up, see what that does for us. And I know this is quite hard and confusing at times, but this is unfortunately the way we have to do it, depending on the way some of these fixtures and whatnot have been created. Now I'm going to go to range top. I'm going to change that to level 2, get us up a little higher, and there we go. So now I have my can lights back. So the settings, the ideal setting here, hopefully it will work the same on yours. And again, if not, just raise your hand, call me over. Obviously, if you're in my classroom, if you're not in my classroom, maybe you can send me a message and I can help you out. But for students in my classroom, just ask me to kind of help you out with this if it's really getting confusing. And since I've changed this to level 2, I'm going to see what happens if I look down. Apply. Okay, it looks good. Actually, I think it looks a little better. You probably didn't see much of a change, but I see a little bit more clarity in my light fixtures by looking down. So I'll ideally, which I have not seen anything that would interfere with this yet, but master level 1, level 2 for the top, master level 1 for the base, level 2 for the top, underlay, look down. And now I have my electrical plan with all my light fixtures and all my wires. Okay, so that should take care of that copy. Now I need to do level 2, so I'm going to do the same thing. Just if you want to go through this again, you can watch. If not, you can stop here. I think it'll let you stop, and then you can move on and do your level 2 on your own. So I've got level 2. I'm just going to go ahead and rename level 2 first. And call this master. Level 2. And yes, I want to rename everything. Okay, now I'm going to duplicate with detailing. And there we go. We're at master. Oops, I think I just did level 1. That's what I did. All right, delete it. And let's repeat ourselves. So master level 2 is what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and activate that. Okay, right click, duplicate with detailing. And this one came out better. I brought all of my light fixtures, wires, and everything with me. So again, I'm going to go to the right up here in the properties, go to visibility graphics, and turn off. Let's see, I turn off floors, furniture systems. Let's say I want to turn off the roof. And yeah, I want to turn off ceilings. Hopefully that works. Sometimes turning off ceilings isn't the best thing to do, but so far it seems to be working. Any kind of plantings. So if I have plantings outside, I'm going to turn that off. And if I have any topography, I'm going to turn that off too. And here's actually a selection for wires. I don't remember seeing that on the level 1, but anyway. So apply that and click OK. Now I should only see my electrical. I even have my can light, so everything came out really good on the second level. I haven't seen anything yet that's going to be bad. Okay, everything is good. Okay, so then there is your electrical copy. Now some people, like I said, some people will do this before they start working on it, and I probably should have. It would have been a lot easier to run those wires and place those fixtures if I would have gone ahead and made this copy, but it's really up to you. While I'm here though, I want to make sure I rename this. Don't forget to rename your views. It gets confusing if you don't. So this is electrical level 2. Make sure you punctuate appropriately. The way I'm doing this here is the first letter of each word is going to be capitalized. We want that to look neat because that will show up on your printed version. When you print this, it'll actually have that label on it. So make sure you do those. Okay, electrical level 2, master level 1, master level 2. So we're good to go. And again, as we get going along, I'll show you these again as we start working on other things like plumbing or what have you. And we will create those types of drawings as well. So good luck. I hope everything comes out well for you. But again, raise your hand. If it doesn't, I will come to you.